lot of support. If we want them to be able to safeguard the borders and the sovereignty of their country, they have to be more, better trained and better equipped. So the Lebanese army, the UNIFIL, the election of the president, the ceasefire, and prepare an economic support plan when the president will be elected, in order to give an incentive for the political class in Lebanon to take their responsibilities.
What is your message against the 8,000 missiles from the Hezbollah that fell on Israel last year?
Yes, certainly. We condemn Hezbollah attacks against Israel, certainly, and we also are very much aware of the role that Iran is playing in the story. There is a strong link between the war in Lebanon and the war in Gaza, and there is a strong link between Hezbollah and Iran. We are very well aware of that, and we condemn and we regret that 60,000 Israeli people had to leave their countries. There are 60,000 in one side and 1.2 million in the other side. So we take into consideration, utility of the UNIFIL. UNIFIL has a mandate. If you want UNIFIL to do a different thing, you have to change the mandate. But UNIFIL is doing what it has been asked to do. You cannot ask for a palm tree to produce peaches. If you want to change the mandate of UNIFIL, United Nations has to do it. In the meantime, UNIFIL is doing his work.
Monsieur Borrell, justement, pour le renfort, vous avez parlé du renforcement de la FINUL. Est-ce que l'idée du déploiement de forces multinationales au-delà des contingents qui sont actuellement au Liban est une idée qui vous paraît concevable?
Il faut, excusez-moi, il faut faire fonctionner ce qu'on a. On a 10 000 hommes déployés dans la frontière. On pourrait en avoir 15 000, parce que 15 000, c'est le nombre autorisé pour la FINUL. Je pense qu'il faut explorer toutes les possibilités pour que la FINUL soit plus opérationnelle dans le cadre de son mandat. On peut très bien demander à la FINUL de faire plus, mais il faut lui demander. J'ai visité la FINUL et on m'a dit on fait ce qu'on nous demande de faire. Si on nous demande de faire une autre chose, on la fera. On peut augmenter 50% le nombre de soldats de la FINUL. Donc faisons ce qui est possible, n'inventons pas la roue tous les jours. S'il y a des autres idées, bienvenue. Mais moi je suis quelqu'un de très pratique. Si on a 10 000 hommes et on peut en avoir 15 000, utilisons-le avant de chercher des solutions qui seront toujours plus difficiles de mettre en pratique.
Est-ce que vous avez un message pour Israël?
What is your message to the international community given this growing number of victims among the civilians in Lebanon without anybody able to stop this massacre today? Thank you.
Can you look this way? Thank you.
No, please. Because the camera is here, please.
I cannot look east and west at the same time. Or can you take the camera closer, no? Huh? Put your camera closer. No, the number of civilian casualties in Lebanon are unbearable. I am talking about proportionality. Certainly Israel has the right to defend against the Hezbollah attacks, but every right has a limit. And the limit is international law and the collateral damages that you create on civilian population. 2,400 people being killed is certainly not showing proportionality. The country has to be respected. Lebanese people are not all of them members of Hezbollah. So the international community has to put pressure in order to get a ceasefire. Everybody agreed on that today. A ceasefire. Without a ceasefire, nothing will be possible. But in order to get a ceasefire, you have to combine persuasion with constraint. And you have to put an end to the impunity. Ouais, il y avait une question là.
Oui, simplement je voudrais savoir, aujourd'hui, can I know if the situation today after this long war, how is the endings? Is the leader are ready to think that this will be
finish early or that it will be too long?
Well, everybody wants this to finish quickly because every day there is a great toll of civilian casualties. Every day the toll is increasing. We have 400,000 children out of school and 1.2 million people, which is 20% of the Lebanese population, 20% of the Lebanese population out of their houses. And most of their houses has been destroyed, so they will have nothing to go back when the ceasefire comes. But in order to do that, the international community has to put diplomatic pressure, and that's what everybody is doing. Unhappily, it was an agreement in September, well, if not an agreement, something that could be an agreement. It wasn't reached at the end, and now the only thing that we can do is what we do at the European Union level, at the United Nations level, at the United States level, everybody pushing in order to make a ceasefire that could be the basis for ensuring the security in Israel and the peace for Lebanese people.
Mr. Borrell, did you make already just a date for a deadline for the ceasefire?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
C'était l'enfer, là.